Bridgerton Season 3 has done an excellent job of adhering as closely as possible to the original novel, romancing Mr. Bridgerton, while maintaining the themes and characters that the first 2 seasons of the show have established. At least 3 of the book's most well-loved passages may be found in the first 4 episodes of the show alone. And while that's admirable, the book and the program differ greatly from one another. Some variances concern timing and altering the order of events. One difference, in particular, has not been seen since the first episode of Season 1. The primary character and storyline of the book and the TV are not particularly different from one another. Everything revolves around time. The characters in the book start at roughly the same age as they do in the show. Luke Newton's character Colin is heard overhearing him declare angrily that he will not be courting Penelope Featherington, Nicola Coughlan, to his brothers, not to the gentlemen of society. Before she clears him of any wrongdoing, there's an awkward moment and Anthony takes her home. At that point, Penelope makes the suggestion, which the show depicts, that Anthony allow Colin to travel. 10 years later, their journey really gets started. Colin is 33 years old, while Penelope is firmly on the shelf at 28, according to a smitten Mr. Bridgerton. Furthermore, once the two kiss for the first time, Penelope doesn't flee, in contrast to how the show depicts the events. Colin is the one who flees from Penelope because he is so terrified of her. The proposal and the carriage scene happen quite quickly afterward, but there is a significant difference between the 2 books. In the books, Colin does not tell Penelope how he feels. Instead, they argue about her alter ego during the carriage scene. In one chapter, they move from fighting to kissing to getting engaged. The primary distinction is that Colin was aware of Penelope's identity as Lady Whistledown before to their engagement. Regarding Lady Whistledown, nobody in the original text knew that Penelope was the gossip queen of the high society. It wasn't until the middle of the novel that Colin discovered the truth, not even the reader did. Eloise, Claudia Jessie, and Penelope did not have a painful falling out, and Eloise did not become friends with Cressida Kappa, Jessica Madsen. In actuality, Cressida is the late Lord Twombly's widow in the books. She wed a man who fooled the ton into believing he was wealthy. With him no longer around, Cressida is searching for her next husband and causing Penelope much suffering. In the books, Jamie Beamish plays Nigel Bobrooke, the husband of Penelope's sister Philippa, Harriet Keynes. Naturally, one of the most significant alterations involves a different Bridgerton totally rather than Colin or Penelope at all. Luke Thompson as Benedict Bridgerton. There is currently no Sophie Beckett since Bridgerton has not given Benedict the credit he deserves, despite the fact that most people think he will be the next love story. Furthermore, neither Queen Charlotte, called a Rochefoucauld, nor the Featherington sisters' competition to bear the next Baron Featherington are depicted in the text. Neither the Mondrich family nor Lord Debling, Sam Phillips, appear in the books. Despite not being in the original text, the play has a wide range of characters that give the plot additional vitality and humor. Even while audiences have been loving how Netflix has told these stories, it might be challenging to watch without missing certain important details. The absence of the relationship between Lady Danbury, Adjoa Andoh, and Penelope in the show is regrettable because it was a significant aspect of the book. Apart from Colin and Eloise, Lady Danbury is one of the few individuals in Penelope's life who gives her confidence and with whom she can be truly herself. Felicity Featherington, Penelope's younger sister and third in line, is comparable. It is unfortunate that she is not depicted on our TVs. She shares the same age as her close friend Hyacinth Bridgerton, Florence Hunt, and is youthful and lively. She is the only other person in their home who recognizes the peculiarities of their family dynamic and has many traits with Penelope. Not having Felicity Featherington in Penelope's story just seemed like a waste. In the first 4 episodes, there aren't many discrepancies between the book and the television, but some are more easily overlooked than others. Having said that, Bridgerton has done a fantastic job adapting the best elements of the book for the screen. This author feels confident in stating that, as of right now, this adaptation is as true as one could hope for given the content that came before this season, despite the fact that some fans dislike the new storyline developments. We eagerly anticipate the remainder of the season.